Hello, my name is Liliana Mejia, and today I'm going to be giving my informative speech on a softball bat versus a baseball bat. So when it comes to buying your first bat, the length, you want to make sure it's up to your hip and not your waist. When it gets longer, it gets heavier. And when it gets shorter, it's lighter. But when it's lighter, it increases the bat speed. When it's heavier, it increases the power behind the ball. When it comes to weight, you want to make sure that it's not too heavy. A couple of things you can do for that is just hold it straight out and make sure you don't shake. When buying a bat, it depends on the size of the player. So if you're a small player you're not as strong, then you want to get a shorter bat. That means you're not going to have as much power. Now, if you're a bigger player and you have more strength, you can go ahead and get the heavier bat so you can have even more power than you normally would. You swing a smaller bat. Having a smaller bat, though, does increase the bat speed. So there are positives to having swinging a smaller bat. So softball bats are made of composite and baseball bats are made of wood. Composite, this one's broken, so composite is the inside of it, and so they're double walled, and with this you can actually see the different layers of it. The most common bat in softball is a 34 inch, so 34 inches long, 26 ounces, drop 9. So drop 9 means that it's heavier than a drop 10. Drop 10 means it's heavier than a drop 11. And in softball, it's more common to have a balanced bat, which means that the weight is leveled equally throughout the entire bat, so it's distributed. So with a balanced bat, it helps increase your bat speed, so you get the bat through the zone quicker, which means that if you face a fast pitcher, you can get there quicker. If you have a smaller build, it's more common to use a balanced bat because it's lighter than an end-loaded bat. With a balanced bat, though, you do lose a little bit of power, so the ball won't travel as far of the distance. But it's more if you just want base hits, if you're not a big hitter, you know? An end-loaded bat is for the power/stronger hitters, so the bigger girls with a bigger build. So the weight for end-loaded is at the end of the bat, which would be this piece. So you'd feel most of the weight at the end. So when you held it, it'd feel heavier at the end. It's more common in slow pitch because people in slow pitch are usually bigger and a lot stronger. So like I said, you have to have a heavier build. It will increase the power and the ball will travel a lot farther, but you will not have as quick of the bat speed. They are very durable because of how heavy they are, but your bat speed will decrease because of the heaviness of the bat. So now we're going to baseball. The most common bat to swing in baseball is from 31 to 33 inches, 28 ounces to 30.5 ounces, and a drop 3. So you notice the drop size in softball versus baseball bats is a very big difference. So softball is drop 10, drop 9, baseball is drop 3. So they're heavier than softball bats. So balance in baseball is not as common because men are bigger, so they swing the heavier bats, which are most likely end-loaded. In baseball, it's based on the barrel size and the handle diameter. The distance of a balanced bat in baseball will not travel as far as an end-loaded bat. The speed is also, in baseball, they would swing a balanced bat a lot quicker because it is much lighter than an end-loaded bat. So end-loaded in baseball, obviously you need to be strong and your ball will travel a lot further. So it's very common in softball. Both bats are common from baseball to softball. It'll travel far distance. You need to have a lot more power, and it's most common in baseball to have an end-loaded bat. So that is the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching. I hope that if you're going to find a bat, that this video helps you and that you can buy a bat easily.